So in today's hello everybody, welcome to another video. As you can see, I am doing something similar to this type of genre of videos where civilization starts over. It's been becoming very popular, and a while ago I had a idea if for civilization to start in a fantasy planet, and then everyone else started doing it. I didn't even share my idea. This is what happens when you procrastinate. Anyways, as you can see, we have different types of maps. We have this map, regular map with the vision and stuff. So, yeah, let's start. So, like every single civilization, it's of course gonna start in a warm biome. So let's do that. Let's start erasing away. So there's gonna be a small tribe around here. Let's start erasing. No, it's big. As you can see, it starts around here, and the first ever civilization starts to form. And like any other civilization video, I know, I'm cool, it's gonna be the red team. And of course, the red team's gonna start here. And let's place the capitals. It's gonna be right. Let me place it smack. Let it. Well, the thing is, let's just say that there's no capitals yet because, well, I can't place capitals. I'm gonna wait for it to expand a little bit. So the timeline right now is 5000 BC because I feel like it's a good time. It's when civilization on Earth actually, well, I don't know, started blah blah blah, started to boom. Well, not really. So yeah, anyways, it's gonna start expanding a little bit, but it can't expand a little bit because that much because number one, it's in a pretty hot zone. So what it's gonna do is that it's gonna migrate down here, making it become a bit of a chilly. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of explorers, and they're gonna keep going down. But they realized, hey, we don't really need a blue civil. I mean, we don't really need this stupid red civilization. Let's form our own. And boom, the blue civilization forms. Let's go. So yeah, now there's two civilizations, the red one and the blue one. And they're gonna have a little bit of hate. Because, well, they just split up from them and now they're suffering in the heat, and red doesn't like that. Oh no, I swear, I made an Among Us reference. So yeah, red is gonna start expanding a little bit, going very close to the shore. It's gonna be very shore dependent, and the first ever war is gonna begin because they're gonna try and spread all the way down to this blue civilization. While they're trying to expand a little bit. The blue civilization is of course gonna feel threatened, so of course, so they can expand, they're gonna start invading red. Boom, invasion time, let's go. They get very close to red's, instead of saying capital, I'm going to say most popular settlement, and, well, since they're getting very close to that, red asks for a peace deal. So the peace deal is going to be that they can only stretch this far. The blue team gets to travel south and they only get to go north. Spoiler alert, this is actually going to help the red team a lot. And now blue's just going to keep exploring. So for the next little while, slash like a few hundred years, the blue explorers are going to start exploring a little bit, and they actually started making boats, which will start making them like explore somewhere around, let's just say this far out. Let's make this better. This around this far out, which is around like a mile. Let's just say a mile or a kilometer because I'm Canadian. Happy Canada Day. Well, I'm recording this. So let's let's place the capitals. Nope, that's big. Oh, come on, my cat's meowing at the door. Give me a sec. Anyways, I'm back after trapping my cat in my bedroom. So, what's gonna happen next is that blue is going to expand a little here, and red is just gonna remain very small. And blue's just gonna start expanding and start laughing in blue's face, saying skill issue, because that's what everyone says. I need help. And blue's gonna expand far enough where a lot of people feel like it's the perfect time to start a cult, starting the revolution. This is more like a civil war, but this civil war is patriotic red people who love the red side. So they're going to start expanding so they can become neighbors with red, and they team up with the red, starting the first coalition in history. This is around, let's just say, 3,000 years ago, and they start getting pretty close to the capital, and they encircle the capital, setting it on fire. So let's do the peace deals. So this is the peace deal. Blue gets shrunken, and red gains a bit of territory. And after this war, red feels very happy, and actually a fishing competition happens, and they crash inside of a little island, and they discover it. They realize that it's not as hot as where they are, so they decide that this would become a very popular spot, since it's like around 20 to 25 degrees, and they make a permanent settlement. But blue, being very stanky, starts rapidly expanding this way to this part. You know, blue. You know, classic blue. Just starts expanding this way and takes a little bit of the island. Just to rub it in Red's face, and after realizing that they have to share an island, well, Green does the thing and threatens to go to war. They take over the land after a tiny little war. It wasn't really a war. And Red gets to take over the entire island. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good. Oh, yeah. So, a little bit more expansion starts happening. Like, I mean, a lot of expansion. And the entire peninsula of this whole thing has been discovered. And you know what the blue team's gonna do? They're just gonna take over what the heck? They're just gonna take over the entire thing, because you know blue, they're blue. Dabba dee dabba die, and it becomes like the biggest nation in the entire world, even though it's actually pretty small. So I'm gonna leave it there for today. Make sure to like and subscribe since it's the first episode. Please subscribe to this guy because he's super cool and he started this thing. And every end of the episode, I'm going to show you the temperature map. As you can see, red is the hottest nation and blue is the coolest nation yet. We're going to show who's the coolest nation, and we're going to show who's the hottest nation. Samana